The world is changing.
51 years ago, the War of the Wilds came to a stalemate. The people of the Graynor Peninsula set all plant life ablaze to stop the Stranglehold and built a mighty wall to keep the wilds at bay. All the while, they sat atop their monument, never truly knowing why this all began. A likeness of peace blanketed the blasted lands.
1 year ago, it all changed. An ancient god, once bound by old magic, found himself free and took his vengeance as his shackles were shattered. The mountainous city of Bulwark paid a grave price, but in the wake of this destruction comes the first glimpses of the possibility for true and honest peace.
Our heroes venture from their familiar homeland into the fullness of what their world was before the war. A world they've touched, but never truly seen. They find themselves caught between a land that has tried to end their lives hundreds of times over, and a country they helped decimate.
Under the canopy, they seek glory, truth, and salvation. The world is changing, and their hands will guide it. Hello, and welcome back to Another Path. My name is Chase, and I continue to be your GM. Today, our four heroes explore the temple of Amareya Dejani. Thank you to our backers Shogun, Zan, and Carlin for their continued support. With that, sit back, relax, and enjoy your trip down Another Path.
Guys?
Yeah.
Why does GarageBand, I'm sure this is an easy fix, internet, don't at me. Why does GarageBand default to red waveforms? Because it's terrifying.
I mean, red is the
that's
red is the
ominous.
superior color, so you're fine.
Like, I get that the record button is red, but still.
They're the waveforms of Angry Men.
Who watches the Watchers? Who watches the red waveforms?
The blue waveforms.
This is
Red versus blue.
They keep each other in check.
there we go.
Can we make some more really, really nerdy references before we play
New lore.
Dungeons and Dragons?
Hey guys, here's a really good story. If we're looking for something to put in here, there's a story that from months ago, but I don't think it made it into the podcast, and it involves Griffin being just glorious.
Oh god.
So during the weekend of the Black Swamp Arts Festival.
Oh no. I don't know what this story is.
You do know this story. when I say another 3 words, you'll know exactly what I mean.
Okay.
So we were walking back to my car, you see, and we were about to cross the street from by Stones to across to where Insomnia Cookies is. And there was people proselytizing outside of Insomnia Cookies.
Like you do.
Yes, they do.
Griffin, do you not want me to tell this story?
No,
I don't have to.
We've come this far.
I went, hey, Griffin.
just let me say this.
Okay.
While it doesn't paint me in the best light, it's not the worst thing I've ever done.
Do go, please, Zach, continue.
We're about to cross the street going towards the people spreading the good word. And I say, hey, Griffin, what are the odds that when we walk by these people, you scream, there is no God?
And so, for those who don't know, what are the odds is a very simple, like, modern, updated version of the dare, where you go, hey, so I'd say, hey, Zach, what are the odds you, like, chug an entire bottle of ketchup?
And I would say, 1 in 30.
And then we'd count down 3, 2, 1, both say a number in that range. If we say the same number, you gotta do the thing. And I gave Zach like 1 in 5, to be fair, because I'm
just like a goof.
Because I'm a heathen.
We know this.
And yeah, and I lost. So
we walk across the street, and instead of screaming, what happens is a man goes to hand Griffin a pamphlet. And
yes.
I was like psyching myself up. I was like psyching myself, getting myself ready for it.
And a guy goes to hand Griffin something, and he goes, "Oh, no thanks. There is no God," and just keeps walking.
Oh, no.
And then a long pause, and then I just hear from behind me, "How do you know?" And I kept going. And I was just like, in the moment, I'm just like, I'm the worst. Like, I didn't need to do this.
You did not engage. That's good.
It was probably the best one of the odds I've ever won.
How many drinks in were you at the time?
Chase Greenlee asking the important questions.
I think I maybe had like 2 beers.
You had
over
like
the
2
course.
beers?
So just enough to get me riled up, because like that's why I gave Zach incredibly low odds. But then like as we were crossing the street, I was getting cold feet. I was like, damn it, shit. Like,
and then he engaged.
And then the guy engaged. I was like, that's okay. Got So
you made it a personal experience, which is both better and worse.
Yeah. Which was great because we held it together for a while there, and then eventually we like, I feel like you could kind of in the air feel both of us like about to burst.
I think I just started punching you.
Just like being like,
did you get this man's name? Because I would like to hear the story from his point of view.
From his point of view?
Our engagement with each other lasted for all of 3 seconds.
3 glorious seconds.
And it wasn't a good engagement, I will say.
Jesus Christ. Thanks, Zach.
Oh, you're welcome.
Anyway, What Are the Odds is a great game. You should play it with all your friends.
I am still mad that I lost our What Are the Odds while we were at Gen Con.
I forget this one. I have a terrible memory.
We were at karaoke. Griffin was joking about going up on stage and plugging Another Path to this bar full of not nerds.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Despite the fact that we were maybe 200 yards from Gen Con, like the karaoke bar was all locals.
Yeah.
Oof. That's a bad weekend to go to karaoke.
The bar was 50% locals, and there is a very definitive, like, physical barrier between the local people and the dorks that were hanging out
playing
there.
literal card games on one of the back tables.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah, it was
man.
pretty great.
That's awesome.
And so we're hanging out there, and I turned to Griffin. I was like, "Hey, what are the odds that when you finish your song, you'll plug Another Path up on the stage?" And I don't remember what odds you gave me. They weren't excellent. I think it was like 1 in 30 or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I did not win. And I was still kind of hoping that you would, regardless, because it would have been very funny.
I did think about it.
You gotta respect the hustle.
The only other really good one, it was to my fantastic fiance Nicole, that I got her to roll down a hill. But then she topped it, and while she rolled down the hill, she went, "As you wish," and it was very good. It was real good.
Oh, that's very good.
It's a good game.
Oh boy,
it's a good game. The 4 of you press forward down a long and elegant hall to a pair of metal double doors that are slightly ajar. Ambre Dejani moves forward and opens one. The light from his lantern hits the walls, unleashing waves of color. A mural, beautifully painted, covers the walls, a massive red dragon presiding over a world at work. Massive buildings, blacksmiths, siege engines, cannons, more that you can't even identify. Along the edges, forests and mountains are painted in beautiful detail, and along the top of the mural, a single beautiful line of unbroken purple stone marks the top of the room. He steps forward and marvels at it. There are 3 doors, one to the left, one to the right, one to the center, and his hand lands on a pair of lanterns on the center door. He goes to open, and the door is locked tight.
Do you know the magic word?
It is, not a word.
Amarea Cadabra.
It is not a word. It is, switches that must be flipped. He points to either of the other doors, one down each hallway. Typically, the pontiff would ignite one door, the foreman would ignite the other.
Oh, so we have to do this, like, simultaneously?
No, that would be very complicated.
Yes.
It would require a lot of yelling and wouldn't be very cinematic for people who are coming to see. We like a little bit of flash. No, we just need to find the corresponding lanterns and get those lit.
All right, well, let us go.
All right.
So left or right?
Do, let's roll the die. Dope, let's do the thing. There we go, we're going left.
Okay.
Left it is.
Let's go. Wait, which was what? Never mind.
I think Mordecai is caught up a little bit staring at the mural for just a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of like, not even looking away from the mural, just like to Amareya. Is this you?
It is an artist rendering.
Wow. I mean, I guess we've seen this already.
I am physically a big deal.
I mean, you're a big deal, I think, in every sense of the word.
Well, thank you.
It's just true.
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay. Ooh, 17.
Okay.
Straight.
You can actually pick out a couple more details about the mural itself. You see figures in the mural, not just the blacksmiths and workers that you saw initially, but you also see figures hidden amongst the trees and in the mountains. Specifically, in the mountains, you see a familiar figure. A red figure, horned, with a long cloak.
Hey.
Also, at the very top of the mural, above Amareya Dejani, you can see a pair of figures. A masculine one and a feminine one. They seem to be presenting a bit of a barrier between himself and the purple line above.
Amareya.
Mm-hmm.
You made mention before, I think, of the mother and the father. Is that, am I remembering that right?
Correct. Mata and Tala.
Yeah. Is that, and I point up above that line of purple, would that be them, then?
It is.
So they're, like, above you. Well, so to speak.
So to speak.
It's probably not that linear, I imagine.
They were gatekeepers of a kind. They helped the peace. They gave us you.
Oh. Weird.
They are the creators of the sentient races of the world.
Huh.
But they're gone now. They left me. And without a word, he moves left towards where the other guys have gone. The door opens easily to your touch. Even after all this time, it still seems that these are, that the hinges seem well oiled. And as time passes, many things change, but still more stay the same. You walk into what is unmistakably a dining chamber. Small circular tables dot the room. The center of the room is dominated by a large table set with metal dishes laid out. The side of the room has a hole cut out in what is very clearly was at one point a bar, and there is a door far on the other end.
Can we, I assume we can see?
Amareya Dejani has a lantern that he is carrying, and it is shedding light fairly readily around the room.
I would like to make an intelligence check.
Okay.
That would be a 3.
Okay.
I walk the straightest path to the door.
Okay.
And if I make it there, I try to throw it open.
Okay. You do the thing. You walk directly across the dining room. No problem whatsoever. You notice, actually, you get momentarily distracted by how little dust there is. You kind of expected it to be kind of dirty, but things seem relatively well kept. Whether air hasn't been moving around here or what, hard to say, but not super dusty, which is kind of nice.
I open the door, turn back. Come on, guys. What are you waiting for? We got to keep going. Nice place you got here, Amareya. Very clean.
Any stray bottles of, like, booze or wine?
Roll me an investigation check there.
11.
You find a very old bottle of something.
Excellent.
It's hard to tell. Really, at this point, it's probably all of them.
I'll experiment with that later. Bottle of something.
Magic eyes.
There is a very low level of magic coming off of the dishes on the big center table.
Oh no, they're going to do a musical number, aren't they?
Do you investigate them further?
Yes.
You pick them up. They're warm. Like, really warm.
Like ouchie, like ouchie hot?
No, like, I could keep some food hot on this kind of warm.
They're just hot plates.
Oh, nice. I'll take a hot plate, sure.
Okay. add a magical hot plate to your inventory.
Nice.
This is so
Hey,
great.
does anyone want a plate that keeps your food warm?
I'm good.
That sounds like a thing that I would help make.
Yeah.
This is so much better than the stuff we stole from Robbie Graves.
Amore, I'm sorry. I'm going to take one because this seems very useful.
Yeah, I don't think my power is going to wane too much if you take those.
I was trying to be courteous, but okay.
Yeah, no, go for it. Those are fine.
I just make a fire in my hand. I'm like, I'm good.
Okay, some of us don't want to be show-offs.
No, I'm just
Jeez.
saying it's be redundant with my skill set.
I mean, you don't have to sit there and hold your hand to your food. You can just put it on a plate.
Guys, are we going?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Fine, go. I think that's Teen Zephyr voice. Oh my God, everybody. Just stop already.
Let me be in my room.
A massive barrel, easily 2 stories tall,
Whoa.
sits in the center of the room that Jackson opens to. The room itself is bordered by shelves and counters, and the shelves themselves are lined with odd boxes and bottles. Beyond the barrel, there is another door.
Just a big barrel?
Yeah, big old barrel.
Is there a spigot on the barrel?
There is.
I'd like to make an intelligence check.
You can.
2. I walk across the room straight for the next
Wait,
door,
Jackson.
and I try to throw it open.
Okay.
Look at the giant barrel, though.
Oh, that is really cool. We should get some on the way back. I open the door. Do I die?
You do not die.
Okay. This is not great for Jackson that this is working.
Right.
Until it doesn't.
Until it doesn't.
Roll of 3s, baby. Let's see. But yeah, I'll go to the spigot and give it a lift or a turn or whatever you need.
Okay. You turn it and water starts dripping.
All right, cool. Yeah. I just do a quick one to see what's in there.
Yeah, it's clear like water. It smells awful. Something has definitely been growing in there in the couple 100 years.
I close it back up and go, yuck. All right. Gonna leave this here.
Okay.
And otherwise, it just seems like odds and ends,
Yeah.
tools.
Kitchen implements, a couple of random bits and bobs around.
We're just in the mess area, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a place where stuff happens.
Yeah.
Happened.
Happened.
You go for the next door.
I gotta say, Amore, this seems really inconvenient. So you've got to go through many rooms and the kitchen, and what if people are making dinner? How do you just got to kind of weave your way through them to get to the button and then just kind of shout real loud and hope your voice carries back through 6 chambers?
Well, typically you would work with, we're going back to the Pontiff's office at this point because he lives on site. The foreman doesn't live off site, so typically the 2 of them would meet in the middle back in the mural room and say, hey, it's time for church. We should probably do things. And they would separate off and go and do the things.
Oh, okay. And then they would just each hit their button and then presto changeo, you have church?
Essentially.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Instant church.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Well-
Raya Deshani's Instant Church.
He takes out a notebook and writes that down.
Now available at Zack and Griffin's Multiversal Pet Shop. Ha! TM, motherfucker! Suck it, Amaraya.
It disappears from his notebook. The fuck happened?
Copyright laws, bitch. Oh! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you a bitch.
A power greater than the universe than I.
Oh,
Shall not mention it again.
I'm adding this to the document, though.
Good. You open the door to what appears to be an office and living space.
Ah, found it.
A single desk sits in the center of the room, while a bed sits cold and lonely behind.
I look for the big red button.
You do not find a big red button.
Darn.
Go ahead, everybody, roll me investigation.
7.
12.
13.
With a 7, You are able to, you get distracted actually by another mural.
Yeah.
A mural depicting a village at work and at play. People are alive and well here. A building not terribly dissimilar to the one you are in right now sits near the heart of it. And there's a massive bonfire in the center of the mural itself. With the 12, you go for what seems to make the most sense to you. You go right for the desk.
It is right. Nope.
You start flipping through the drawers, and
nope. I remember that one time we went to a bank, and I searched for the security button under the desk.
Yes. You go under the desk, and you do not find much. What you do find is a bunch of crumpled parchment in a language that is beyond your ken to read.
Okay. I'll pick it up.
All right. You pick up the parchment in a mysterious language. With the 13, what you're able to find is the lantern, which is inset to the mural. Mordecai is looking directly at it. It's just like a part of the mural, so he doesn't know what he's looking at. But you can see that it is actually the bonfire that at the heart of the mural. There is a little wick on there, and there's a bit of a housing around it as well.
Well, there's another one of these mural things here.
Oh, these
Look at
beautiful.
the fire. It's wow.
All right. Well, perhaps we can. It said that we need to light things. Yes.
Like what?
The wick.
Guys, it's not over here.
It's stone.
Did you find a button? I can't find a button. Oh, wait, he said it was a switch. I'm sorry. And I re-canvassed the desk for a switch.
Of course.
I step away from the mural and start looking for like a sconce on the wall. And two idiots begin searching the room while Zafir stares at the mural.
So there's an actual wick in the mural.
There is a wick inset into the wall itself.
Cool. I go, Jesus Christ. Sorry, I go, I almost said lost one. I'm like, that's not my god right now. Deep preserve us. As I'll pull out like my fucking like tinder box or something and oh no, I have my little dragon lighter.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just take out my little dragon lighter I have and I'll light the wick.
Okay. You light it and it goes up very easily. There's a little pfft, and you can hear the entire building shudder slightly as a handful of mechanisms that haven't been tripped in 500 years are tripped.
Found it.
I think that... Oh,
it's an interactive mural.
I hold up a pen. I thought I got it, but that wasn't it.
I walked by Mordecai and I go, told you, and I like toss the lighter up like for you to like as I walk past you, and then go, actually, why did they do that? I want that back. And then I take my lighter back and I walk away.
Amareya Dejani nods at a job well done, and he's like,
right. So we're done? Do we go to the other side then?
let's go to the other side, yeah. Easy
Okie
enough.
dokie.
Before we go anywhere... Okay, I'm going to drink my simple flask of sunshine.
Your flask of Sunny D. Let's do this.
Yes.
Yep, your
because I'm
Estus flask.
still hurting from last one. 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, I'm down 3, so I'm doing all right.
Great. I get 7 hit points back.
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
Let's add down my Sunny D
Glug, glug.
after soccer practice.
Glug, glug, glug.
Get your calcium up.
Yeah, I'm still not at full, just so everyone's aware.
Oh, my.
All right.
It's gay. I'll be the wall.
The four of you head back into the kitchen and notice something strange. There's water on the floor, and it's heading back towards the way you came.
Is it coming out of the barrel?
Yes. And it's heading back through the dining room.
Like of its seemingly of a natural flow or of its own volition?
It looks like a trail of water.
Like something climbed out?
It's a reasonable assumption.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Axe.
Hey, guys, did we just make a water zombie?
No.
I think we made something. I think something woke up.
Well, but we can all agree this is Saphir's fault, right?
I mean, I think it's our collective faults.
Okay, that was a bit pointed.
Well, hey,
okay.
Amareya built the damn place. This is probably his fault.
Can we just not say it's anyone's fault and just go deal with it?
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Okay. All right, that's fine.
I'll take point on this one.
Okay.
Pretty fresh.
Always the peacekeeper, never the hero. All right.
You square up and you move back into the dining room. The light is lower here just because this room is so much bigger.
Yeah.
But there is a very clear trail of water that heads right back into the mural room. Following the trail, you can see that it diverts from where you're going. It looks like it is heading back out towards the main hallway where that statue is.
Oh.
So it looks like whatever it is might be leaving you alone.
Does it look like a solid trail, or does it look like footsteps or something?
Definitely like footsteps.
Okay.
How big are the footsteps?
It's hard to gauge because it's not like they are clearly defined boot prints. It looks like it's just a trail of drip.
All right, well, whatever it is, we should figure it out. Like, if it's a nice person, then, like, sure, stick around. But, like, if it's a bad thing, I'm assuming we don't want it running around. There's, like, miners out there if some weird barrel
Do you need
monster.
help?
Yeah, I don't want Burl to have to deal with it.
Everybody go ahead and roll me perception checks.
I'm yelling down the hall.
Yeah, I know you are.
15.
Perception, you say?
Yeah.
16.
18.
You can hear scuttering away from you down the halls, fully timed. And then it stops when you start shouting for it.
Oh, hello.
Do you need help? We're friendly.
Are you going to try and kill us? Because just please don't. Like, I'm not in the mood.
We're big Amaray and Dejani fans, if that helps at all.
Yeah. By minor illusion, a foam finger. It says like Amareya and the Dejanis or something. And I'm like, he's number one.
Number one, Dejani.
And
The Amareya Dejani Dragons.
There we go.
There it is.
the fighting dragons.
Yeah, there you go.
You hear. We'll see how that plays out in the thing. Roll initiative.
Oh, no.
Ooh, natural 20.
Ooh, look at you.
I never go first.
You're gonna right now, and you're gonna want to.
Oh boy.
I don't like that statement, Chase.
Okay, let me kill a big thing. I haven't killed a big thing since, like, the Duragar.
That's fair.
That's true. I got an 11.
13.
As you hear these things skitter towards you and the light
Things?
hits them, you see 3 massive... You're not even sure what these are. A lobster is the closest thing you could think of, but it has more legs, and the legs are more defined. Their claws are huge, probably about the size of your head.
Ooh, is it Thules?
They are they're chuls, yes.
Chules. Oh, no. These things are gross. They have,
Yeah,
like,
they're
the,
super nasty.
they have, like, the squiddy face things.
They're disgusting.
They're wicked, sick, nasty, and they're coming for you!
I want the Chules.
Coming this Friday in theaters everywhere.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday! You won't need the whole seat, you just need the edge! Because you're fighting some chuls. And Mordecai, you're first.
Oh, Mordecai's thrilled. like it's been a while since he's had a big scrape and where he's felt so energized for this. It's literally like a kid in a candy store. I was like, Amareya, check this shit out. I'm gonna bonus action rage
Yes.
for the first time in a while, and then I'm gonna just charge full tilt the first one I see. I'm gonna take a reckless attack with my great axe.
Do it.
So close. 19 plus 7, 26.
That'll do it.
13 points of slashing damage.
Excellent.
And then for my second attack, I'm gonna swing in with the great axe, and then hold it off to the side with one hand, and with my left, I'm gonna punch it right in the face with my fist bites.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
fist
go for it.
bites!
I'm gonna punch it right in its goddamn head. Reckless as well.
Yes.
Hey, that is a 20. I rolled a 19 and a 20.
Awesome.
So if I have written down, recall, I have a D6 strength plus strength and a D4 fire.
Yes.
Cool.
That's good.
So that'll be, oh my god, yes. 11, 14, 16, I guess, piercing damage, bludgeoning damage. And then, my god, I'm rolling high. 7 fire.
Awesome.
That was a really good round for me, guys. So I charge in with the axe, cut it across the chest with both hands, wind back, and then just sock it in the chin.
You do a palpable amount of damage to this thing, and it reels for a moment and then squares itself back up because it is now going to attack you.
Hey. It has advantage because I did reckless.
Excellent. All right, let me take a look here. First attack is trash. 16?
That does hit me.
It smashes you with its claw, and it grabs you.
Oh.
11 damage on you.
Reduced by half because I'm raging.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
17.
It starts slapping you with the mass of tentacles coming out of its mouth, but whatever it's trying to do doesn't find purchase.
Good.
You are going to get attacked from one of the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to hit as well, so go ahead and take an additional 11 damage.
Okay.
And 12 isn't going to hit you, is it?
That will not.
Okay. So the second one that's trying to attack, they start fighting over you a little bit, but you're not really going anywhere. The third one...
Boys, there's enough for everyone.
The third one is going to go after Jackson.
Bring it.
And... Natural 20.
Hey.
It has been brought.
Oh.
Yeah.
That has been brought.
All right. Whew. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. 18, 21 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
That's a big hit.
Take that. I take that whole thing.
And it's going to go try and smash you again. And 11. So I don't think that's going to do much for you.
No, that one misses.
Okay. All right. That is going to take us to Severe.
Okay. Okay, so there's 2 on Mordecai, 1 on Jackson?
Correct.
Okay. How... The one gave you a big hit, yes, Jackson?
Yes, it did.
All right, cool. Zafir goes, and it goes, time to boil these crabs. And I spit a line of acid at him. With
The boiling.
The boiling.
Yes. So yeah, that is, I believe, a dex save.
Okay.
Damn it, Chase. Forgot about boiling.
We've reached the boiling point.
There was a restaurant we passed by on our way to Gen
that's
Con.
good.
I guess it was a crab restaurant, but it was just called The Boiling. It sounds like a
That's
cult
pretty
thing.
good.
Yeah, it sounded like a cult thing from the minute I saw it.
Yep. God, you and Zan had a really good bit about that place where Zan was a small child afraid of the boiling.
Yes.
It's going to fail. So what's the damage?
15 acid.
And
Nice.
I'm sorry, which one was it?
The one on Jackson.
Okay, 15. Good hit.
And I spit on him. And it starts to...
Okay, very good. Jackson, you're up.
Jackson begins to cast a spell, thinks he's being very helpful, and then gets just kicked it real hard in the nards.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, then I guess it's time for Old Faithful. Bonus action fighting spirit.
Yep.
I'm going to kill the thing in front of me first.
Yes.
I will attack. So many.
Is this the silver special?
This is, well, that's 29 to hit
Yep.
and 27 to hit.
Yeah.
So that is, first attack is 14
Okay.
damage. It's magical, if that matters. Second attack is 19 damage.
Okay.
Is it dead, though?
Oh, no.
Yeah, they're pretty beefy. They're large creatures, right?
Yeah, these are huge.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
large.
yeah, they're pretty meaty.
And then I will take my reaction for parry stance to raise my AC. Actually, that's all I'm going to do for right now.
Mordecai, back to you. You are grappled between 2 chulls.
I have no problem with this. I'm going to bonus action shift So
Yep.
all of my features accentuate a little bit. The beard grows wild, the eyes go feline or more lupine. I gain +1 to my AC, and then I'm going to gain 13 temp HP.
Excellent.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna just keep hacking away at the same one with the great axe.
Do it.
I'm already grappled, so reckless.
Yep.
Let's go, baby. Double fucking 3s. So a 10's not gonna do it.
No, it's not.
That makes up for the 19 and the 20 I rolled on my last attack.
Yep.
And then second attack, that'll probably do it. 19?
Yeah.
Sweet. Nice. 12, 15, 17 slashing damage.
Excellent.
And I am stuck between a crab and a claw place. I should have said claw and a crab place.
Mm-hmm.
Carry on.
We got it. We got it.
First attack is going to be a 19.
Yes, sir.
Second attack is going to be a 12, which isn't going to do it.
That will miss.
So that is going to be an additional 11 damage on you.
Alright, reduced.
And for the second one, hit 2 and a 1. So another 11 damage.
Alright.
First attack hit, second attack doesn't, and these two chulls are just clawing at, and you see your friends interrupted by Carapace. And Jackson, this guy's coming after you again.
Bring it.
First
I'm way
attack.
more prepared this time.
First attack is going to be a 17.
Misses.
Mmm.
I'm at 19 right now.
Second attack is going to be a 25, so that's defo going to do it. Yeah,
that'll do it.
That'll do it. So that's going to be another 11 damage on you. Bludgeoning.
Reduced. Reduced. I still take it, but
Right.
way better.
Zephyr, back to you. There's one that Mordecai has been beaten the snot out of pretty handily on his own. There is one that is fresh, and there is one that you and Jackson have been doing a number on.
Guy that is fresh. Let's go for that, friend.
Okay.
I'm gonna kick off third level witch bolt.
Okay. Ooh.
Ooh, a spicy meatball.
Mm-hmm. That's a 21 to hit.
That'll do it.
Okay. Throw 3d12. Ooh, that was really good. Oh man, that's 31 lightning damage.
Man.
Yeah, that was 2 10s and an 11.
Yeah, that's why Witch Bolt is good, even if, like, the subsequent attacks aren't that great. That first one is spicy.
Yeah, that's real good.
All right, so
man.
31 you said. All right. You...
Yeah, I do a nice clap, gather the electricity in my hands, and then thrust it in its way. This is the fresh new one.
Cool Goth Kid ring, lightning arcs out from you, and this thing is frying, and it is angry.
He's going to be mad at me.
I got him! Or he's got me, I'm not sure.
For my bonus action, I said to Mordecai, I'm like, it's going to be very upset. Please keep it away from me. And bonus action bardic inspiration for you.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
D6?
Nice.
Yes,
nice,
so
nice,
D6.
nice.
Got you.
Excellent.
Don't let me die, please.
You do that, Jackson.
I kind of just take a small step back and cock my head at this thing and go, you're not dying as quickly as everything else does. And then you hear, like, his neck crack.
Oh.
Let's go.
A soft wind
All right.
blows through the chamber.
So, the time slows, and I'm about to murder this fool. So we're going to start with the first two attacks.
Yep.
24 on the table. And 27.
Yep.
Wow. Oh, that is max damage on all of that. So that is... first hit is 21.
Okay.
Thank you, Amareya. Second hit is... not that. 14.
Okay.
All right. How's it looking?
Bad.
All right. I will Jackson Surge.
The Jackson is surging.
That's a crit.
Oh, boy. Oh, man. That's 37.
How do you want to do this one?
I want to cut off one claw on the way up, the other one on the way down.
All right.
And then just kind of roundhouse kick it to the side and run at the one. Is it the one holding Mordecai?
There are two fighting over Mordecai.
Okay, I'll go for the one that's currently witch bolted.
Okay. Good call. Good call.
Just take off anime style, cloak billowing, hair fluttering. Attack number 4. 23.
Okay.
Bad damage. That's only 11 damage.
Okay.
And I might as well. War Priest. Bonus action. Once more. One more attack. 22.
Okay. I'll do it.
17 more damage.
Okay.
And I breathe slightly heavier. And I'll take my reaction to parry stance. Call it a day.
All right.
I got you, Saphir.
So you see Jackson do this thing where everything around him seems to slow down for like just a second, and then things are dead.
Familiar territory.
Exactly. Mordecai, we're back to you. Jackson is right up there next to you, and there is lightning arcing a little uncomfortably close to you now.
Oh, no,
again,
it's very
familiar
good.
territory, but
Mordecai is like, he's in his happiest place, like right now.
Yeah.
It's been a while since he's been like in the thick of it, and he's very comfortable right now. Gonna keep swinging. Like I want to chop one of these boys in half and eat his meat. So
you got dinner,
like a crab,
right?
I'm gonna eat him. So first attack, reckless.
Remember the last time we tried to cook some crabs?
A parallel podcast.
Yeah.
First attack against the same one I've been chopping.
Yep.
18 to hit.
That'll do.
Yay. 16 points of slashing damage.
Excellent.
Second attack, still reckless. Oh yeah, 23 to hit.
That'll do.
That'll be only 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay, this thing is not looking excellent at the moment. But that'll take us to his turn.
I missed that. I missed that little bit of extra D4 from the general. That was nice.
It's fair. It goes a long way. First attack is gonna miss. Keep rolling 6s. Second attack is a 23, so that's definitely gonna hit. That'll be 11 damage.
All right, so
Okay, and
2 to the Mordecai.
Jackson, you are up in the grill of this one and blocking its way between itself and the guy that is arcing lightning onto it. So it's peeved.
I understand.
He is peeved.
I also don't get my fighting spirit bonus anymore.
Right. That is going to be a 17 and a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Okay.
22 hits.
22, so that'll be another 11 damage on you, bludgeoning.
Cool. I take the whole thing, and I am now bloody.
Oof. When was the last time that happened?
I don't know.
been a while.
Because usually,
Has that ever happened?
I think it's happened once or twice.
It's
not
had
often.
to.
I did start this fight down hit points, though.
Yes.
You did.
I mean, still.
And then I took a crit.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's fair.
Took a full crit.
And Zephyr, you're up.
I'm gonna just cook this baby a little more.
Do it.
Come on, money, big money, big money, big money, no manis, no Emmys. That one was not as good. 17.
It's still up, but it doesn't look great. And Jackson.
It's happening.
So I watched this thing get even toastier.
Yep.
You know,
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just kill it, I guess.
Yep.
Great. First attack is an 18.
That'll hit.
Okay, good. Whew. Oh boy, I got concerned there for a second. 19 damage.
Okay. It's still up.
All right, one more. I am going to, because I don't think I've gotten to use this yet. So what I've just done is rolled a natural 2,
Sure.
which gets me to a 12, but I'm going to use Channel Divinity,
Yeah.
Guided Strike, plus 10 to the roll after the roll, but before knowing the result. So I'm going to turn that 2 into a 22.
To a 20.
That will do it. Yes, a 22 is sufficient.
Well, and significant.
And significant. You're right.
It's a good roll.
Yeah. So that's going to be 16 damage.
And it dies.
It dies. With just a little bit of Gaia energy.
Just a little bit. A little bit.
I swing and miss wildly, but the on the pullback, the tip just happens to drag right down the sweet spot on the back of the Carabus.
Is Gaia the god that you get your divinity from, or is it Cly?
It's a little bit of all.
A little bit of both.
Little column A, little column B.
And a little bit of column and a little Amareus.
Polytheistic cleric.
I'm not picky about where I get my power from, just that I have magic.
Exactly.
I would make a horrible warlock.
Or a really good one, depending on what kind of GM you had.
Yeah.
And Mordecai.
I will take reaction for parry stance just to declare it.
Absolutely.
GM, can I use my bonus action second wind?
Yes.
Okay, I do that.
Okay, good call.
Cool. 12. I get 12.
Cool.
Seeing the one fall to the side of me, and the lightning kind of fizzle out, I kind of refocus on the first one that I made contact with, and it says, "Just you and me, pal." And just gonna reckless natural 20 and an 8, so I'll take the 20. So 2 D12s. It's trash. Shit. 1 and a 2. So, that'll be, fuck damn it, 8 damage on a crit.
It's barely sticking around.
Second attack.
Yep.
Another crit! Oh my god! I'm not kidding. And that's a little better.
Okay.
14, 17, 19 slashing.
How do you want to do this?
Yay.
In back to the good old heyday of when Mordecai had his maul instead of the great axe. Just I kind of clobber him across the face with the back end of the axe, and you hear a little bit of the neck snap, and then I just lift full above my head and bring it straight down in the middle of its skull.
Nice.
How satisfying is the thunk?
Is it a good crack?
Oh, it's a good crack. It's like you got some claw breakers in your hand, except the claw breakers is gravity.
I rolled, 3-4 crits that fight?
Yeah.
Jesus.
All right.
The dice are hot.
Crit machine over there.
I rolled none.
Dice are hot. I'm making up for past games.
There we go.
Apparently. All right. With that final deafening thud, the room falls silent once again. Amareya Dejani stands in the corner and is like, "What the fuck was that?"
I don't know. It's your home.
I mean, I'm guessing at one point it was dinner, and then it just decided to keep living, and it never stopped living, because nothing ever killed it.
Someone say dinner? I can eat.
I could actually, and Jackson looks down, and Jackson is not looking super great.
You don't want to eat that.
Why not?
Do you need help there, Jackson?
Oh, shit.
This is, well, I would, oh man, I would love a tight 10.
I mean, we could take a break back in the dining room there. I bet we can.
Do we think those hot plates are hot enough to warm up some of that meat there?
Ooh, I'm gonna do some experiments while we're resting.
Okay, absolutely.
I'm gonna drag a Chul arm into the
all right,
room.
you grab an arm of Chul and you set for some food.
Awesome.
So I'm assuming we're hitting short rest territory here.
Yep, absolutely.
Yes, please.
Thank you for joining us here on Another Path. You can find our website and merch store at anotherpathpodcast.com, on Twitter at anotherpathpod, and our network at ghostlightmedia.net. You can support our efforts by donating at patreon.com/ghostlightmedia. A special thanks to our donor, Nathan N., or by giving us a rating and review over on Apple Podcasts or whatever podcatcher will let you. You can find me on Twitter at TQLoudly, Ryan at Ryan_Albrecht, Griffin at Griffcold, and Zach at That Guy Zach Robb. We'll be back in 2 weeks with a new episode, and until then, remember that some things will just keep going if you leave them alone for long enough.